Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the Colten Strong 212 from Talladega Super Speedway. A special day here for Extreme Sim TV. Coming in to cover this one, a special event here in support of one of our own. And guys, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight at Talladega. A lot to get to in the pre-race. But first and foremost, I want to do this first before we do anything else. Thank you to everyone that come on board to make this possible. Like Glove Box Motorsports coming on board along with much more. We also had on board here lawn care, Rike's lawn care and land escaping Ford of Ford Motors of Holland. If I get it to pull up, hang on just a second. We gotta get that to pull up. Here we go. Of course, Ford Barber Motors there as well. The Dreamer Racing Series, BK Paints, everybody that made all of this possible. Thank you for coming out here to do this Colten Strong 212. And to give us a little bit of update on Colten, let me get somebody in here to talk to know a bit more about the situation. If I can find Brad Near down here. Hey Brad, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy? Hey Brad, bud, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Alrighty, man. Special day coming here with the Colten Strong 212. First and foremost, what's the latest we know on Colten's situation and how's that going?
He can hear. I guess when he can squeeze his mom's hand when his mom tells him to smile, he can smile. Other than that, that's just as of this morning. That's all we have on him right now.
Just an unfortunate situation. Of course, Colten was involved in a severe incident. Hopefully he'll get better soon, man. We're all hoping for the best. On the bright side here, we're all coming together, coming out here tonight. We've already raised, I think last total was $400 for Colten and everything. Hoping to get a lot more here tonight. Of course, we got donations for laps completed, things of that nature. You know, racing's fun, but we all come out here, we're all a family. And especially in this sim racing community. And when it comes down to it, we will stand behind each other when it's needed to be.
I'm just overwhelmed by the participation, and I just hope we can help the King family. Like I said, I'm humbled and just the overwhelming participation that this has brought. And the last I knew, we had 600 in race donations, and then we're getting a donation, basically $6.50 for every green flag lap we run on top of what we've already raised.
You know, I normally don't say, hey, let's get in a line and ride at Talladega. I normally don't say that, but I don't think I'd mind to see it today, to be honest.
Neither would I, and I just want to, send out a special thanks to Rike Lawn Care, and DRS and Barber Ford. Those are the three sponsors that came on to, donate the money per green flag lap. So it's very cool, and I hope we put on a good show, and I want to thank you for donating your time and doing this broadcast for us.
No problem, man. Well, let's get ready to do what we came here to do, exactly what Colten would want us to do, and let's get out here and have some fun, man, and go racing at Talladega. What do you think?
Yes, sir. We're ready to go, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Alrighty, man. Well, Brad, I'll holler at you later on tonight or today, I'm sure. Good luck out there in your car, and have fun, buddy.
Alrighty, we will do that. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, as we get ready to go here in the Colten Strong 212 from Talladega Super Speedway, let's take a look now at where everyone is qualified at the moment, and taking a look at it here on the qualifying sheet. A lot of things to go through here tonight. Now, some of the numbers will be missing. That's triple-digit cars. The overlay is not set up for triple digits. Didn't really know what numbers would be here, so I couldn't fix that. But Mr. Keith, top of the board in the 32 ride, 51. Flat here at Talladega Super Speedway. Jared right there in second. Brandon Holder, somebody we know very well, sitting there in third. Joshua, Derek, Brad Neer back there in the top 7. Doug Lemons, Ryan Swan, Devin, Blake Neer. Everybody up there near the front. Michael Jeans coming out for this one in the 08 machine. Look at him in P13. Pulling double duty tonight. Michael will be racing at Martinsville later on tonight on the channel. Looking at Derek Fulton, Jeremy, Jeff, all top 20 right now. And thank you to each and every one of these drivers who come out here to run this race here tonight. Coverage here tonight going to be a little bit different for me. I'm not a league race, so it's a little different to cover, but it should be a lot of fun racing action here for sure. And of course, all of our thoughts and prayers go out to the King family as we get ready to run this one today at Talladega Super Speedway. 80 laps, track temp right now, 92, air temp at 67. The track relatively cool. Hopefully that'll make for some grippy race cars and a lot of grip out there for them to run as well. And it looks like almost everyone has qualified. And final count here is going to be, what, 30 some cars? I think it's going to be 38, something like that. So a ton of race cars out there tonight. If you take a look at Jonathan here, finishing up his qualifying effort in the 03 car. And he's technically like the 340, I believe. Ryan Campbell down on the pit road. Ryan right there in the number 8 machine. Getting ready to roll back out. Qualified 32nd. Another name out here tonight, Justin Levine. We know that name very well. Justin driving the 39 here in this one this evening. Levine up to the wall in that number 19. Custom numbered, excuse me. 39 on the board. 19 on the car. Custom number there for that one. We got about 40 seconds left before we turn them loose here tonight, and we will get them rolling with a Brent leading the way. Jared in second, Brandon Holder third. Nothing's changed up front. Again, 23 seconds left before we roll here at Talladega Super Speedway for 80 laps tonight. Complete the Colten Strong 212 at Talladega Super Speedway. And again, donations for every lap we complete under green. And I would be hoping that we can complete each and every one of them under green here tonight. And we'll get you a tally here on if we do what we come up with. Checkered flag out here. We'll get to your qualifying order and your grid in just a moment. So, if we complete the 180 or 80 laps here tonight, green at flag, by my estimation, that would be about a $480 donation. We'll see how many laps we go green here tonight. Let's take a look at your starting order. Brought to you by BK Paints and Designs, one of the big partners coming on board right here for this one. And row number 1, that's Brent and Jared, front row. Row number 2, Brandon Holder, Jonathan Thompson. Row number 3, Andrew alongside Joshua. Row number 4 here tonight, Derek and Brad Neer. Row number 5, Doug and Mr. John. Ryan Swan right there in the 11th. In row 6, 12th, Devin. Row number 7, Blake Neer, Michael Jeans. Row number 8, Cheston and Derek Fulton. Row number 9, Dustin alongside Curtis. Row number 10, Seth and Jeremy. Row number 11, Jeff and Edward Morris. Row number 12, Kelly and Derek. Row number 13, Jeremy and Jim Walton. Row number 14, Mr. Pete. And row 15, Justin and Blair. Row number 16, James and Zachary Scott. Row number 17 tonight, Hermie Sadler alongside Matthew Wheeler. Row number 18, Justin Levine and Peyton. Steve right there, Ryan Campbell 38th, GT Hawkins 39th, Kyle in 40th, and that will round out the 40 car field here tonight from Talladega Super Speedway. The 40 cars coming your way here tonight. We'll get them underway in just a moment here. Field about ready to go. Green flag racing at Talladega. Field will begin to roll down the front straightaway. So as we begin to roll here on board one of these machines, you see right there, Brandon Holder out in the Brandon Holder near the front here as well, coming to green right now. Double file lights are off on the iRacing pace car. Let's get ready to go. Green flag racing here from Talladega Super Speedway tonight. Field double file right now. Get ready to roll. And as you can see, getting ready to roll here, coming to green this time by. Everybody anxious. We will see how it turns out. Who's going to get the win here tonight? As we get ready to roll for what's going to be 212 miles here tonight. Ryan Campbell back here. He's going to have a long way to make up. But we know he's one of those in the field tonight that's a very good plate racer here this evening. Derek Bolton right there. Another one I know for sure. Just pointing out some of the guys I know are very good plate racers. But the question is, in this field of cars, who is it that we don't know that's going to sneak up there and make their presence felt over the next 80 laps? So as we're coming to green this time by, and here we go, coming to green. Green flag gonna fly. You see back here at the back of the field, some of the guys getting ready to go.
Green flag.
And there we go, green in the air, checking in on the middle of the field. Everybody up to speed pretty good. Nice and easy does it into turn one. Already 3 wide around row number 6 back there. Is that Brad near the 6 up there on the top? No, near's the last corner line. Derek back here hanging on to 37. Doug up there as well. And we broke out 3 wide there for a moment, but everybody going to jump in the line. And right now out front, the 32 leads coming to the lap, lap number 1. Side by side, nice and smooth draft at the front of this field. Outside the lane, led by Brandon Holder, getting a push up there. We know Brandon's pretty good here. Andrew there as well, right behind him. Coming down to start finish into the tri-oval this time by. Leader at lap number 1, give it to the 32 of Brent. Good job, Brent, leading the way here. Brent, Brandon Holder in the 22 right there as well. They're going to lead that inside line with Andrew now in third. That top side starting to drop back. And everybody nice and smooth right here. One car going to pull out a lane, drop to the rear of the field. Not a horrible move here. Early on, we do have one fast repair, but we don't want to use it. One thing we don't want to do here tonight is use a fast repair. Jeff right there in the mix. In the 24, Kelly. And Ryan right back here in the 3 as well in the line. Actually, that is a 9 painted as a 3, so that's a 9 car right there also. The 78 on the board. Let's get your interval ticker up here for you. We can see where everyone's running. 3 on the board, 78 to go here, and Brent right now leads the bottom lane with Mr. Brandon Holder and Andrew right there with him. That's the way they run right now, top of the field here. Brent, Brandon Holder, Andrew, Derek, Blake Near, Doug. That's all your top 5 right now. Everyone nice and smooth. You see the car of Blake Neer jumping out of line. He's going to be the first car on the top side, trying to get a push here to lead the top forward here at Talladega Super Speedway. That's kind of hard to do when you're that first car in line. You really have to set the tone for the field behind you. As they work their way through turn one, car jumps out on line. Brandon Holder now venturing up the racetrack, but he's going to squeeze back in. I think, nope, he'll stay up there. Holder, big push coming. Going to be the first lead change of the night as Brandon Holder gets help from Andrew to go to the race lead. Holder, help from Andrew. That puts him to the race lead. The 7 of Blake Neer following to the bottom. Neer on the back bumper of Holder as they work their way off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway through the tri-oval this time. Everybody through the tri-oval this time at the moment. Field up at the front, the 5 to 7. Andrew, Jared, Brett, Fulton, Derek Turner, Curtis, everybody single file right now. So that inside lane single file, we do have the top lane starting to come through here. Getting a bit of momentum down the back straightaway. That's Andrew leading that. Let's hop on board with Andrew at the front of this pack as he leads right now. Andrew leading the top side, Blake Neer right there on the bottom. Right behind that number 5 Colten Strong machine of Holder down the front straightaway. Brandon Holder, he's got tons of help here with Blake in the 7 as they work their way through the tri-oval right now. Now double file, you see the field of cars here continuing to run officially. 6 of 80 complete here tonight. We've already got 6 laps in. Down the back straightaway this time by. Everybody here being nice and calm, taking their time early on. Everybody taking their time here early on. You see it right there. That's the Abruzzi number 7 machine in line. Now the 5 of Brandon Holder will jump out of line. He'll go to the top lane. Blake Neer, big push. Here comes the 32. Looks like Blake Neer may be able to take over the race lead here at the start finish. Not quite. Brandon Holder leads at the start finish line this time by. The Holder leads. Holder back to the bottom here, playing both lanes, doing everything he can. Holder playing both lanes. Up there in that number 5 Colten Strong machine. Right there behind him, Blake Neer working with him in the 7. Look at the 00 top lane. That's Jared fighting his way through. Great side-by-side racing at the front of the pack right now here at Talladega Super Speedway. And a long way to go for these guys. They got 74 more to do. But up front right now, they're all over each other. Cars behind them trying to jostle for position, trying to get the run. This cup car and the way it's set up here, this high downforce, large spoiler that's on this car, provides a lot of draft to cars behind you here. Curtis right here in the 72. Brad Neer in the middle of the pack and 10th at the moment. We'll jump on board with Seth back here. This is what it looks like from about the 12th position. Right there behind Derek Bolton in that top lane. And just nowhere to go right now as they ride here at Talladega. 8 complete. They're kind of double file. When they're double file in front of you like that, nowhere for you to go. Nothing you can do. Just kind of ride right now. Talladega, one of these places that really opens itself up to a lot of racing here, and we're seeing it here tonight, here today, because you've got so much space, I should say, lanes you can use to work your way forward. Even though you're back in the pack, play your cards right, you can work yourself to the front. But we're 10 already complete, and one thing we haven't talked about, if this thing goes green, this could very well become some fuel strategy racing going forward in the first 10 laps. Already in the books here in just a moment. I would suspect these cars could go somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 35 laps on one tank of fuel. The keep that in mind. That could be an issue if this thing stays green like it is right now. 2 lanes of traffic right at the moment. Derek Fulton, Curtis, Derek Turner, everybody right there at the front. Jeremy. Really great racing, I have to say, up front. Brandon Holder continues to lead. Now, there is a second pack on back here, and if we're going to drop back here about 4 seconds back, pack number 2 led by Devin right now. This pack here taking a different approach, trying to stay out of it and just ride here for the first little bit. 10 of 80 complete here tonight. Lap 11 on the board. One guy we know that's pretty good at these plate tracks as well, Hermie Sadler back here in the mix. Hermie, of course, right here top lane in the 16 machine at the moment. He's got help. That's Michael Jeans, and both those cars for Loose Lug Nuts. So Loose Lug Nuts representing here tonight, and right now they're on the top lane. They're in about the third pack of cars. They're definitely hanging in there at the moment. Meanwhile, back all the way up front and plate near Brandon Holder leads. We got trouble middle pack. Big trouble, turn number 4. Multiple cars involved. First yellow of the night. Let's go take a look at what happened. As we have a big incident in turn 4, and they're still wrecking. The second pack come through and got caught up. Oh, man. Wow. So let's go dissect this. The wreck's already happened up there. We're going to go try to see if we can find exactly what happened to bring the first caution out. Lap 12. Big pack was coming through into turn 3 and 4. Something happened back here. Trying to get a car number on where it started. 24 with damage. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to grab a car number right quick. Okay, figure out where this thing occurred. How it actually started. Man. You know it's big. Looks like the 2. Oh, they just all checked up to 18 right there. Man, oh man. Oh man, the 18 was a part of that when it first started happening. Let's look at it from the blimp cam here. What in the world? I mean, this is an absolute mess here. We know the 18 was involved. There's the 18 going around. One more look at it here. Ooh, they just all made contact. The 2 up and over. The 5 was involved, the 21. And now watch this second packet as Jeans and these guys come into this trying to check up, and they just continuing to pile in. We'll try to check this out in slow-mo here in just a minute. First big incident of the night here. 18 and car was involved up there at the front. As we get ready to do it all over again here. Car's torn up. Man, oh man alive. Nothing you can do when it starts to break loose like that. Kind of hang on. Let's look at it in slow motion here. All the way back. Everybody was seeming to be okay. And then just all at once. The 2 right there in that Chevrolet. Right there with the 09. As they went into 3 and 4. And again, the contact right here. Talladega known for these big incidents. No difference here tonight. As you see the 09 get out of shape. Tries to overcorrect. He'll get down into the 3. This is really where it all goes wrong. He'll come back up the racetrack. The 2 is right there. He'll get clipped into the outside wall. And just massive incident to 61. The 19, multiple cars up in the air. Man, oh man. Look at the 5 underneath of a car. They just continue wrecking. The 24 gets quite a bit of damage. The 2 up and over. He'll bounce it off the outside wall here. And it will come back down on its wheels. But here's the most interesting part. We're not done. We still got a second pack of cars incoming at a pretty heavy rate of speed here as we continue wrecking here. The 2 there on the apron continuing to turn around. And it's just one of those deals that happens at Talladega. So with the yellow out here, 14 laps of 80 complete. Jeremy Tidwell will take over the race lead. Or Tidwell. Excuse me, folks, if I pronounce the name wrong today. Some of these guys, the first time I'm working with them. But double file, getting ready to go back green with what will be 15 laps on the board after the first big one of the night. Really out of nowhere with the car just getting loose. No real contact that got him out of shape. Just aero loose. Came around and it was a massive, massive incident once that happened. So, is everybody double file once again? Getting ready to go to green here. It'll be 15 of the 80 on the board here tonight. $15 of 80 on the board. James, Matthew Wheeler, Curtis Blake, or Blair Patterson, Blake Neer, Derek Fulton, Blake Neer will all be up in the front of this field when we get ready to go green once again here from Talladega Super Speedway. Again, 15 of the 80 on the board here tonight. What do you say we go crank it up here at Talladega when we get this thing underway and let you listen to the sights and sounds here at Talladega, Alabama in the Colten Strong 212 here tonight from Talladega Super Speedway. Everybody double file once again. 15 on the board of the 80 complete. 67 laps to go from Talladega Super Speedway. Everybody double file. Green flag in the air and we are underway. Folks, I'm going to let you enjoy some Crank It Up here at Talladega. Back and take a look at what brought the yellow out here during this Crank It Up segment. Yellow back out. Let's go take a look at it. We got trouble back here in the back, and we will see what cause this caution here this time tonight. Okay. Ooh, just got clipped. Wow. Big impact for the 61. Just kind of got clipped in the right rear, turned into the outside wall, and that will bring the yellow back out here at lap 17. Look at the 3 on the outside, just right reared that 61 hard into the outside wall. That short shift broadcasting number 61. And wow, big impact. Bring that yellow out once again. That 61 Toyota badly damaged. Hopefully he's got another flash repair, because if not, his chance at winning this one's pretty much over. As much damage as on that Toyota Camry. Again, just got hooked into the outside wall. Nothing he could do when you're hooked like that. You're just along for the ride, slamming into the wall and ricocheting back down the racetrack. Big incident there. 18 of 80 on the board. Brad near leads. Mr. Brandon Holder in second. What do you say that we talk to Brandon Holder here, running P2 tonight? Hey, Brandon Holder, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Oh, not much, buddy. Well, you're sitting there in second right now, my friend.
Yeah, we're just trying to get through this thing, man. I wish we could just go green all the way. There's some big-time money for the family if we could just go green. So I wish fellas would, just settle down. Let's get to the end of this thing.
Yeah, and 4, buddy. Well, on the bright side, man, running in the top 5, good run. How's the car feeling, and what do you expect here coming to the end of this one?
Yeah, the car feels great. I've got 2 teammates around me, so hopefully we can keep it up front and get the other teammates up here with us.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck going forward here, Brandon, and best of luck. And hopefully we'll get some long green flag runs in here. We get ready to go once again.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, bud. What was that?
Yeah, buddy, good luck going forward, and hopefully we'll get some long green flag runs in.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Brandon Holder. Right there, trying to figure out where he goes. Oh, Brandon's down there in close. I got you, Brandon. Oh, buddy. Gotta get him moved all the way down here. Brandon isn't he? They're trying to get Brandon Holder kind of manipulated here. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. I think we got everybody back in their rightful spot here on TeamSpeak with 18 of 80 complete here tonight. 19 on the board, getting ready to go back green once again. Box Motorsports number 6 out front. Right here with 19 on the board this time by. 19 on the board of 80 here this evening. We'll restart with 60 to go here at Talladega Super Speedway in the Colten Strong 212 here tonight. Thank you to everyone once again making all this happen. Dreamer Racing Series putting all this together. You had Ford Barber Motors put there as well on board. Box Motorsports, everybody that made this happen, as we're back under yellow once again for the second time after really one big incident and 2 not so big incidents, basically, or one big one and one not so big one, but we'll get it worked out. get them underway once again. So as we get ready to go here, night here at Talladega, you see 19 of 80 on the board. Getting ready to get them back underway. Lap number 20 will come through. Going to be the 6 to 5, your front row. Teammates right up there out of that glove of Box Motorsports stable. Actually, 3 teammates right there around each other. They'll be able to kind of determine what they're going to do here as we go 20 on the board this time by. So here we go, 20 on the board of 80 here tonight. Big field here at Talladega Superspeedway coming back to green. Lap number 20 on the board this time by in the Colten Strong 212 at Talladega.
Green, green, green.
Alrighty, folks, continuing up front, Brad Near leads. Brent Keith, Brandon Holder, Andrew right there in 4th. Matthew Wheeler in 5th. That's the way they run right now. That's the 157 of Andrew, top lane. Trying to work with Brandon Holder. Getting those teammates up front, 1, 2, 3, Glove Box Motorsports. Leading the way here at Talladega right now, putting 21 on the board. Doug, Matthew, everybody hanging on. Justin Levine, Derek Turner, Jared, Blair Patterson, Jim Walton, all of them back here single file as well. There's that Sim Lamb at number 76 of Jim Walton with the 15 of Dustin right there behind him. Of course, for the Glove Box Motorsports as well, he's wanting to get up there with his teammates that are in the front of this field. A long way up for them to get to. Possibly he can make it. You got Jeff, Ryan, Campbell, Kyle back here. So a lot of cars single file right now. Brandon Holder out front, kind of leading the front of the pack. Just trying to get single file and ride here. With 21 of 80 on the board tonight. 21 of 80 laps complete here tonight at Talladega Superspeedway. With Holder, Near, Keith, Doug, Matthew Wheeler all up here in the top 5. Andrew, Jared, Derek, and Blair Patterson right now leading the field. 23 on the board. A little bit of side-by-side racing behind them. You got Derek Turner, Blair Patterson, Justin Levine. Top lane starting to work their way forward. You see it right there. Ooh, sideways went the 157. Of Andrew, had to hang on to that car, did a great job keeping it straight. 23 on the board this time by. Come on guys, let's keep this thing mean and green here tonight. With Andrew right here in 6th. 23 of 80 complete. Gonna be Andrew right there up top. He's got help right now from the 19 of Bruzy Machine of Justin Levine. Those two pulling ahead down the back straightaway on the top lane. Big momentum coming. Andrew with a lot of help from Justin Levine right now. And we've seen Justin Levine's pedigree. He knows how to win plate races. Has won multiple over on Max Speed TV in different events. Now here on Extreme Sim TV, watching him do the same thing. Levine, big run down the back straightaway. Justin Levine, top side, pushing the far out of Andrew. Andrew's just along for a ride at this point. Just trying to keep the car straight. That's your only goal if you're Andrew right now. Big push is coming out of turn number 2. Down the back, Andrew will clear out ahead. Can he get to the bottom? No, one car under the white yellow line. That's the 5. Trying to get out of there, trying to drop back a Brandon Holder. He's like, yeah, I'm out. I'm good. I'm going to the rear. And that's what he does with that glove box machine. Glove Box Motorsports to the rear of the field in the 5. We'll see if his teammates go with him. Now Levine, with help from Justin or Jared, to the race lead. And once Levine got Mr. Andrew clear, he dropped him like a sack of potatoes and went to the top. New race leader, Justin Levine, at Talladega. That is a very common thing to say. Justin Levine to the lead at Talladega. Mir and Brent back here. Doug and Jim Walton right there hanging on as well. Everybody hanging on the 6 up the racetrack of Brad Mir. Up at the very top lane right now as their double file underneath of them to 76 coming through. Everybody fighting their way through with the 8 of Ryan Campbell working his way through in that Toyota Camry. And Ryan Campbell working his way forward. Patterson back here 3 wide behind them. And man, oh man, what a race it is. Here comes the 7 of Blake Mir. And Isle right there in the 14th in the 12th. And they all fight their way single file to the LSR TV car of the 72. That is going to be Curtis working with the 12 forward in that butt kicker machine. Both those cars running the low line as well. Again, 27 on the board this time by here at Talladega Super Speedway. Up in front, Justin Levine leads the 00 of Jared, Seth, Andrew, Brent, Doug, and Matthew Wheeler, all in that top 10 right now. And these guys staying single file, 28 on the board this time by. The 28 of the 80 laps complete with Levine up front. So 28 on the board this time by of 80 here at Talladega. Levine, Jared, Seth, Andrew, Brent, your top 5. Doug, Matthew, and Jeff all right there as well. So everybody's kind of settled down, went to the bottom lane. And they're going to stay there for now. Top lane starting to move back here around 8th or 9th. Ryan Campbell back here, Jim Walton. And you see the 8 machine of Ryan Campbell leading that top lane forward, starting to move forward here a little bit in the Colten Strong number 8 machine. At one point in time, the Glove Box Motorsports cars were at the front of the field. Now they have dropped back a little ways. If they can start picking their way back through. He's about to the outside of a teammate right in front of him. We'll see if his teammate decides to do something there in the 32. Maybe comes up and gets with him. No, that 77 will jump up and break up that possibility. So now you got the Colten Strong number 8 right there with that number 70 of Doug right in front of him. It'll be interesting to see if that number 8 tries to get with his teammate in the 32 machine. They're not going to be able to get in the line together right here. They're going to actually end up side by side as we go to put 30 on the board. The 2 trying to squeeze his way up, and he's going to get turned. And here we go, another big one at Talladega off of turn number 4. The 2 tried to get in line, and it didn't work. And they're still wrecking here, people on the brakes. But that 2 was just trying to get in line, and it didn't fit. Got turned around. Seth was just trying to do everything he could to get up into that outside lane. And let's go take a look at it here. Wow. And that brings the caution back out. Now watch it. He's trying his best to get in line here into that outside lane. You see the two just desperately trying to get up in line, wanting to be that first car in that outside lane, and just is not clear into the outside wall here, and the multiple cars behind him, the 8, the 37, the 7, the 24, nowhere for him to go. Gloves Box Motorsport car in the outside wall, the 12. Man, oh man. That's when, I mean, it happens. Take a look at it, trying to get in line, and they continue to reckon the 157 of Andrew. It's just one of those things, trying to get in line. I mean, if we go back and take a look here at Andrew on board here with Mr. Andrew, if we can get there. There we go. And we're going to go back full speed here. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Back to the replay. Feels so bad for Andrew here, but nothing he could really do. And alright, so take a look here. As they're running, that two's gonna come up the racetrack. And so tight. Watch right here. Two tries to go up with Andrew. Can't do it. Trying to squeeze in. And just ran out of room. See how fast it happens. Now you're around. Track is blocked. And that will, my friend, it will definitely bring out a yellow here. Lap 39 in the books. So everybody off of pit road. So back under y'all once again tonight. We'll get ready to go one more time here on Extreme SMTV's coverage of the Colten Strong 212 here tonight. 31 of 80 complete here tonight. And folks, I'll be right back with you for the restart in a moment. Alrighty, everyone, coming back to green here in the Colten Strong 212 at Talladega Super Speedway. Pace car is off. We're going to be completing lap number 33 this time by of the 80 scheduled here for tonight. Getting ready to go green once again. Green flag will fly. We are back underway as we're double file once again.
Green, green, green.
So double file once again. Everybody double side by side at the front of the field. Doug and Justin Levine leads them down here tonight. Double file up front. Jared, Brent, Blake, near everybody in the front of the pack at the moment. Double file down the back straightaway this time by. Ernie Sadler back there in the back. You see him working forward. Meanwhile, up front, the 70 machine leads the way. 33 of 80 on the board. 33 of 80 complete here tonight. Justin Levine leads. Doug, Brent, Jared, Blake, near, all in the top 5. 34 this time by. And everybody fights their way down the front straightaway once again. And it's Doug up front. He'll go to the bottom. Great move for Doug in that 70. He'll take over the race lead here. Everybody else will stay in line at the moment. 34 complete here at Talladega. And everybody continuing to jostle around. We've had a couple of big incidents on the night. But still a great group of guys still running here. And it looks like we're going to have 31-ish on the lead lap, with the 77 Zachary being the last one on that lead lap here right now as they cross 35 on the board. $35 of 80 on the board here tonight. They're going to still jostle around up front. That's the 00. Big push to the back bumper of Doug. And there we go. Doug will drop to third. That 00 to the race lead right now. The 00 to the race lead will take over the front of this field. That is Jared up front. Doug will drop to second. Movement coming through the middle lane. There is Andrew. Still right there in the middle lane right now. Still up in the mix in the 157 machine as well. Box Motorsports cars top lane right there. Brandon Holder. Seen him dive out of line earlier on. Go to the rear. Plan seems to be working. He's got a teammate with him running the top at the moment. Not exactly in the top lane. He's actually in the third lane. Trying not to get too close to that front pack, I don't think, and really mix it up. He'll drop back right now with everybody behind him. A couple of more cars hanging on up front. $36 of 80 laps complete here up the front of the field is Doug, Jonathan, Brent, and all of them just kind of taking care of the car at this point. No reason to push the issue right now. Still got a long way to go, and you don't need to tear any equipment up and use that one fast repair up right now. $37 of 80 complete. 2 cars top lane. That is the Glove Box Motorsports machines running the top right here, and you see them working their way forward in that third lane. Everybody will be fine as long as everybody just stays in their lane here and doesn't try to jump in front of one another, because that's where you get in trouble when you're in that 3 wide situation, is when cars start to switch lanes. It messes with the momentum, and it can really cause a big issue like we've seen earlier on tonight. As we work through 38 on the board of 80 complete here. A 37 of 80 complete, crossing the stripe this time by. 38 on the board, still double file up front. Jonathan Thomas right there, having a good run here tonight in that number 146. Brent there hanging on right with him. And guys back near the back of the field here in another pack. This is BP Hawkins around 19th. Kind of single file back here. And then you got Ryan Campbell in this second pack. That Box Motorsports car right there with Hermie Sadler. They're taking a whole nother approach along with Michael Jean. They're kind of right in pack number 2. We'll see if it pays off near the end of this thing for them. We've seen Hermie on this channel win a race at a plate track, so we know he knows how to do it. And now switching over Jared to the race lead up front. Jared jumping down, taking the race lead. Everybody else still single file. Coming up on halfway complete in this one tonight at Talladega. Now 3 wide at the front of the field. 3x3x3. 2 rows of 3 wide right now. Again, everybody's just got to hold their lane. Not do anything crazy or insane here. Keep these cars underneath of them. 40 laps complete. Just got to kind of watch here what they're doing, as we're coming to halfway next time by, and this one here at Talladega Super Speedway. So we're just about halfway in the Colten Strong 212 at Talladega Super Speedway here tonight. Colten Strong 212. Everybody knows the tale right now at the front of the field. Lanes of 2 to 3 is what we've seen up here all night long. Continues to be just that way here tonight. 41 on the board this time by. We got trouble. One car out of shape, but he'll hang on. Great job hanging on to that race car back here. We'll go take a look at it. It was the 5 machine that got out of shape there. Grabbed a hold of it and held on. That's the 5 of Brandon Holder, who got out of shape, held on to that race car. Did a great job just hanging on to it and not putting it in the outside wall here. So really good job there, just grabbing a hold of that race car, wrestling it back under him. And they'll stay double file right now. 41 of 80 laps complete here tonight. Right now up in the front, Jared leads with that 70 of Doug right there. Justin Levine top side trying to take back over the race lead. 3 wide up front. Here comes the 5 machine, big push top lane. Can they get that outside lane, very outside lane to work? Not yet. They're going to fall out back just a little bit. And continuing up front right now is Jared and Justin Levine. Andrew Brent, Blake Neer, Curtis, Brandon Holder, all up there in that top 10. These top 10 are really putting on a show here tonight here at Talladega Super Speedway. 3 wide. That upper lane really getting it done here tonight. We're seeing that top lane come in. Now there was a little bit, as we got contact on the bottom, everybody hanging on though. That was, I believe, the 9 that got kind of doored a little bit. Got sideways, but we know that iRacing made an update to that outside wall where it's got a little bit of an air buffer. And I'm wondering here at Talladega if that is helping them kind of run the top a bit better. And trouble below them, it's the 7 involved. Here we go again. Big wreck.
The yellow flag is out.
Big wreck. 1 car up and over. And yellow is out. It was the 7 that got tipped to Blake Neer that started that one. Go back and take a look here. Now what happened to start that with Blake Neer got tipped in the 60. We're in the 7 machine that started this incident here at lap 43 of 80 here tonight. And let's take a look at what happened. This was all the way previously here in turn 3 and 4. Incident happened down here in 1 and 2. Neer was right there in the 7. What happened here to Blake? He's just going to get tipped here. It's going to send him out of line. And they're 3 wide. And they're going to make the slightest bit of contact. And oof, the big incident was actually behind them. Man, The biggest of the incident was behind him here. As the yellow flag flies once again. Here tonight, let's take a look here as he's going to make contact on the bottom. That was the 18, I believe it was. That actually gets the worst part of this. As you see the contact right there, sideways in front of the field. The 18 is probably going to make a reactionary move here. Seeing the incident in front of him and just didn't have enough room to come all the way up. The 15 was there. Going to turn him into the outside wall. And watch this impact. Wow. Up and over, car up on its lid, and then they start piling in behind them. And nothing you can do here if you're in this position. And you see everybody hanging on one car up and under him here. He flips down into turn number 2. Big incident for that 18 right here tonight. At Talladega, you yellow out 44 of the 80 complete here tonight. 44 of 80 in the books, yellow back out. 45 on the board this time by. As we had an incident down in 1 and 2. And everybody will slow down. Let's see here. We can talk to Justin Levine here in the 19. So, where is Justin Levine? Find him. There he is, but not available. Grab Ryan Campbell.
Got one.
Hey Ryan, it's Matt up here in the booth. You get a copy?
Hey Matt, how are you?
Doing all right, man. Well, what are you thinking of this race so far?
I'm enjoying it. I wish we could have gotten some more green flag laps in than what we have so far. You know, every green flag lap is more money in the purse going to Colten and his family. So, you know, I wish we could have, with the strength of field that we got, I wish we could have had some more green flags in this. But, you know, overall, I'm having fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing. What do you think about the update? This is the first time I've covered a plate track since the update. Do you think the aero buffer thing between the wall, you think it helps a little bit here at Talladega?
You know, honestly, I'm probably not the best gauge on that. I don't run the A car hardly ever, and I haven't really been up by the wall this race, so I really don't have an answer for you.
Alrighty, man. Well, I tell you what, it's crazy to watch. It seems like it is, but maybe we'll see if you get up there.
Hopefully I can get up there. You know, I had to use my quick repair already, so I'm trying to stay out of the damage zone for the rest of the race. Maybe I can work my way up to the front here towards the end.
Yeah, just over halfway here. Still long way to go, Ryan. Best of luck to you, buddy.
Thank you, Matt, and I appreciate you coming on board to broadcast this for us.
No problem, buddy. Have fun, my friend.
All right, buddy.
All right, there we go. Ryan Campbell there out of that glove box stable here. And we're going to get it moved back down. Oh, I have to move down it. There, oh, there we go. Yep, got him. So, 46 on the board here tonight. And we're going to get ready to go back green. Everybody off of pit road. Most of the cars coming down 4 fresh tires and fuel. And Edward Morse Sr. in the 28 currently scored the race leader. I'm not sure how accurate that is when it works itself through. We will find out. So again, he's going to stop right here. And Zachary Scott there in second coming to a stop. Matthew Wheeler, actually he'll be in third as we let everybody get caught up. Lights out on the pace car. And again, folks, we're 46 of the 80 complete here tonight. .46 of 80 complete here tonight at Talladega Super Speedway. The Colten Strong 212 tonight, getting ready to go back green. roughly 28, 29 minutes of racing left here tonight in this one, folks, if we stay green the rest of the way. And again, if you like this is a great event. But right after this race, we'll be heading over to Watkins Glen Speedway for race number 11 of the North American Fantasy ARCA Series. That race scheduled to kick off at 5 this afternoon. Again, that's going to be immediately following Colten Strong 212 here at Talladega. As we get ready to go back green again, Edward Moore Sr., Matthew Wheeler, right there, your top two. And folks, last time I did this, it ended in yellow, but we're going to try it again. When we go back green, we're going to get our cranky that segment underway. The 77, not sure where he's winding up. We're getting ready to go green here. We'll do crank it up again. Green flag in the air. Enjoy some crank it up here at Talladega. Guys, this is just like seems like it really wants to see. Then I got Martinsville. I still got 2 seconds. I think you go to Martinsville, then I go to Martinsville. Busy day. Alright, we're gonna bring them back here. Okay, folks, I may or may not have my mic up muted. Sorry about that, but I got Dustin up here with me. Dustin, buddy, great race here so far, man. 51 of 80.
Most guys have been, I mean, it's been a little bit of a struggle here. One mistake by one driver, and it can affect a lot of different drivers' races.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man, as we run right now, 51 of 80 complete. Levine out in front of this thing. No surprise to see Justin Levine out in front, honestly. I've seen him win tons of plate races. Seems like every time we go plate racing, Justin's right there in the mix.
Well, I mean, you look at even just the top 10. I mean, there's so many big names up there. You got Justin Levine, Andrew Fayash, you got Doug Lemons. There's just so many big name plate drivers here that are there's just a lot of talent in this room. I think Strength Field's right at 2,600, which is almost double, I think, the world average of iRating or iRacing's iRating system.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. I tell you what, to get up that high in iRating, you've got to be pretty good. I've been doing this for 3 years, and I'm just now kind of flirting with that 2,000 mark.
And I mean, to have that as the average iRating, that's wild, man. And I mean, I think most drivers in here have an A-class license. You know, there's a few stragglers in here, and I say stragglers, I don't mean that derogatory at all. You know, newer guys, but just the support, I mean, for this event has been fantastic. I mean, it's amazing. It really is.
Well, right here, I've got the list pulled up here, right beside us on my ticker.
Caution.
As we got a yellow, so to give us a good time to talk about
and
this.
they're wrecking.
Yeah, we got a mess back here once again. Let's go take a look at it. Yeah, we got a couple of cars turned into the outside wall here. So let's go take a look, see if we can find what happened. And that's the thing, man, like we talked about during the Cranked Up segment, it just takes one little mistake, and that's all it takes to tear up a bunch of race cars.
Looked like the 20 car just ended up getting down on below the yellow line, and that's all it takes. That's it.
Yeah.
Brandon Holder getting caught up in it, the 7 car caught up in it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's literally it. That's all it takes, man. One little mistake, and next thing you know, you've got a bunch of torn up race cars here at Talladega again tonight. Now, we've had some very clean racing, but it doesn't take much to see the 5 going around there. And next thing you know, we got cars turned around backwards. But, you know,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
You said it, man. It doesn't take much.
No, it really doesn't take much at all. It looks like the 20 just got just a couple of wheels below the yellow line, and that was all it took to send him up the racetrack. You know, you touch that yellow line, and any one of the ends of the corners, turn 1 and 2, or turns 3 and 4, and it will absolutely send you up the racetrack about a half a lane. And they're running too close to just snatch a half a lane. That's the tough part about running these super speedways.
And well, let's have some fun here. Let's have some iRating fun, shall we?
Let's do it.
Justin Levine leading this race, currently at a 63.30. Behind him, Andrew, there's 61.58. And then Jared right there at a 5,408. So you're telling me the first of 3 cars, the lowest iRating, is a 5,000. That's amazing.
It's wild, isn't it? There's so much talent in this room. It really is. It's wild to have the turnout like it has been. You know, there's a lot of big iRating guys, a couple of guys that have been in pro, guys that are in pro, and then we got a name like Hermie Sadler in here too. That is just it's wild just to have that kind of participation. Some of the names. It just goes to show again that this community, the sim racing community, can be just the most amazing place on the face of the planet where it wants to be.
Yeah, it proves we know how to do it, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it does.
Unfortunately, the only thing I'll say is I wish we'd seen more of it, to be honest. This community at times can be some of the best you'll ever meet, and that's the thing. And I feel like us as a community as a whole, and I'm going to kind of stand up for us here, sometimes we may get a little bit of a bad rap, but you know, when it comes down to it, I think it's a pretty good community to be a part of.
It absolutely is, and I mean, it can be toxic, but just like any other online community, you know, you got your keyboard warriors, you got people that can get a little bit loose on the lips here and there, and some of that is just the fact that you're online, so you don't have that guard. But really, even the communication between the drivers here has been fantastic. I don't know if you can hear it in the race chat, but just the communication to say, hey, I'm checking up in 3. That helps everybody behind that driver, whoever's calling that checkup, reckoning for, that communication is good, and that just goes to show that they're not out there just to look out for themselves. They're out there to look out for the other drivers to make sure that they don't get caught up in whatever accident may or may not have just happened.
10-4, man. Well, we're just shy of 56 complete here. By the time we go back green, I think we'll be around 57 or so. So definitely coming down to the end of this thing. And like you said, there's some big name drivers in here to the point that I can't make a pick tonight. Most nights you can make a pick, but with this field, the way it is set, I don't know that I could pick anybody to win this thing.
I genuinely believe that you will see the glove box racing crew there at the end of the race. They've been working together, been trying to get together when they can, and when they do get together, they're just fast. There was, I think, 6 of us, including Jim. Normally he's on the burnt rubber racing team, but he's joined glove box for this event. I think that you'll see the glove box racing crew there at the end of the race.
Yeah, I agree. I think you'll see the same thing there as we come to the end of this thing. Well, lights out on the pace car. Andrew up front, Jonathan in second, Joshua in third, Jeans there in fourth. Here we go again as they work their way off of turn number 2. We'll see the green flag fly in just a moment. With this,
You guys come.
go ahead.
I say a few guys coming off pit road, and I don't know if they're topping up with fuel or what they're doing here. I would think they can make it, or maybe they're just getting some last minute damage fixed.
It would have to be damaged. If I look at the stint, it looks like everybody here theoretically should be able to make it. So I don't think fuel is going to be a big problem coming to the end of this thing. But man, what a great job this event has done. So proud to be a part of it, buddy. And all the people that came on board to make this happen is just unreal.
Oh my God! Thank you for coming on board to broadcast, donating your time. All these guys. I think the average donation was $19.
Going to make a huge difference. And that's the thing, and that's what we wanted it to do. Just again, it makes you feel good when you can come out and do something like this, man.
Absolutely, it does. I mean, it's. I'm overwhelmed. I'm encouraged. It's been a fantastic event. I mean, I can't believe the support that's come about of just this. I mean, hell, the event wasn't even a thing 3 days ago.
Yeah, 3 days ago we made the decision we were going to broadcast it, and it was fun to figure that one out.
Mm-hmm. Here we're getting ready to go to the green flag.
There we go. So here we go again. We're going to go at it one more time here up front. Andrew, Jonathan, Josh, Jeans, everybody going to get ready to get on the wild pedal. Bringing them back to green this time by. Through the center of the triangle
green
and
flag.
on a green. With Jonathan leading right now on the restart. Great restart there but for Jonathan there. But look at Michael Jeans. And we talk about people in plate races. Jeans, one of them I know, very good at these plate tracks as well.
I think those top 4 might have gotten out a little bit too far there. I don't know if they're working together, but I think they might have gotten out a little bit too far. Reckon
The yellow flag is out.
One car around on the apron. Yellow is back out. And now we're at that point of the race where we're going to see things like that happen.
There's going to be a lot less forgiveness in this race now, and that's a little bit of a concern. I'd love to see this thing go for the rest of the way, especially with the donations that we got on board. Like I said, $6.50 per green flag lap. I'd love to see this thing go green the rest of the way.
Yeah, I would too, but you also know coming into this that when it
there's
comes,
just
too many things that actually this looks like may have been a net code situation. If you look at it slow-mo here, got turned around there. I believe that may have been a bit of net code turning that car around. Blame it on the net code. That's the sim racer's mantra, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Blame it on net code. That's an excuse, but it's a reality as well.
Well, in this particular situation, either that car got really loose aero-wise or it was net code. One of those two things happened in that situation. But nevertheless, back under caution. About 58 on the board. And let's take a look at our race statistics here tonight. On my beautiful race statistics page here. And so we've had 9 caution laps all night. So that means we have turned just about 50 laps officially under green. So we've done quite a bit green flag here tonight. So pretty good.
Yeah, it's been like I said, it's been a good event. I mean, there's a lot to be gained here. I know the King family's appreciative. I mean, I'm speaking for them when I say it, but I know that they're appreciative, and I know that they're out there watching. You know, we're happy to do it for them.
So right now, as we're getting ready to add to the total when we go back green, but right now officially, green flag wise, we're going to be looking at around $325.
Oh my goodness!
Just in
we crossed the $1,000 mark.
Yeah, I believe we have.
That's amazing, because we had a little over $750 raised just in entry fees. Again, minimum donation was $10 to get in this race, but our average donation was $19. Just amazingly encouraging.
So yeah, as it stands right here, we're looking at $325 in the lap donation. And that's what we've got right now, right? That's not counting the upcoming, 20 laps that we'd have to go if we went green.
That's right.
So as we get ready to go back green once again, and if we go green, just so you know, if we go green here, that'd be roughly another $130 on top of it. So, I think overall it's a great success right now with 60 coming on the board, coming down to 20 to go here. It should be a lot of fun to end this thing off.
Yes, sir. I think it's gonna be fantastic. I think it's gonna be a great end to the race. But it's getting to that point in the race though where I think there's just not gonna be as much forgiveness, and we're gonna see a little bit more aggression come out with these drivers. Yeah,
me too. I'm just praying from my standpoint as a broadcaster that we go green. Because it's going to be tight.
You got 30 minutes left.
Let's put it this way. I've got 30 minutes left. And the application tells me how long we got if we go green. We got about 17 minutes of racing left if we go green.
We can make this happen. I know. I got a lot of faith in these guys. I know we can make it happen.
So as we're getting ready to go back once again here, light should go out on the pace car this time by. And this has been so much fun though here at Talladega. One thing I wanted to ask you, do you think that aero update with the wall air has helped that very outside lane at all?
I haven't run the wall a whole lot. I maybe a touch, but I haven't really run it, honestly.
I think it may have from a couple of moves that I've seen made out there when they got up there on the top side. I think that may have helped out a bit there as far as just staying right up against that wall and not getting into it.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a little bit of a bubble there where it gives you a little bit of a cushion. I don't know that it helps the pace, but it will help you stabilize your line.
Yeah, and by de facto there, if you're more stable, the quicker you're going to be, the more somebody can push you there.
Yeah, absolutely. The more that, and we both know that, pushing someone around the straights here is faster than not.
Yeah, you're basically two cars tandeming pretty much 90% of the time.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. It turns your 750 horsepower car into 800 horsepower.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like more than that.
Sometimes.
Especially if you're coming up on a car that don't have any help. Well, guys, we're going to get ready to do this all over again. We're going to put the green flag back out. It'll be 20 to go from Talladega Super Speedway. Coming down to the end of the Colten Strong 212. And we're going to do our best here to get as many interviews as we can at the end of this race. But I'll just let y'all know it's going to probably be a pretty quick off. Because it's going to be tight. So just bear with me on that one. You got Jonathan out front, Andrew second, Jeans in third, Joshua fourth, Devin fifth, and Matthew Wheeler is sixth. Coming to green this time by there, Dustin.
There we go, coming off turn 4, just passing the pit straight here. Pace car off. We'll let you take him to the green there, Matt.
All right, here we go. Coming to green this time by. Everybody get ready to go through the gears. It's Jonathan Thomas and Andrew front row. Who is going to get the win here in the Colten Strong 212? Will we have another caution? All those answers about the questions about to be answered with 20 to go here at Talladega. Great restart for Jonathan out front. And again, we talked about it last time there that they may have got out too far. And again, top 4 breaking away and doing a really good job of getting away from the pack a bit. Now that's a great start by them, but they got to be a little bit careful that they don't get too far out ahead, or that second pack is going to catch them and they're going to run around them, or going to have to check up. Well, we're about to find out, because we got them 3 wide behind them, 3 different lanes working here. And look right there, we had one car playing every lane we could. Right there, they go.
Are they going to hang on to it?
Ooh, they saved
Looks like they're hanging on to it.
Thank goodness they saved it. They held on to it, but that's going to let that front pack kind of get back together. 19 on the board here. Or 19 to go here this time by. And that is going to let the front pack kind of spread out a little bit.
Looks like we're going to have almost 3 distinct packs here.
Yeah, and that's basically what happens when something like that happens. Even though you save it, it slows the cars down. And now you're going to have a breakaway of this front pack from everybody else. And more trouble.
Shoot. And Doug Lemons just got doored to go down the inside of the backstretch there. That is so unfortunate. I know he had a fast race car and was looking to be there at the end.
Yeah, we're going to quickly look at the replay here while we continue to run here. He just kind of got doored right here. And it shot him down, into that inside wall.
Nothing he could have done there.
Not at all. He'll be on pit road. Meanwhile, the pack running 3 wide up front with 18 laps to go. Levine there in 4th, trying to work his way forward. 17 to go this time by. And Justin Levine right there in that number 39 machine. In the mix, 3 wide right here, 9 cars under a blanket. Did you see 3 by?
That's wild, isn't it?
Oh my Lord, they're gonna have to watch that. Man, oh man, it's so hard when you go 3 wide like that, man. You can,
there's just no room.
Yeah. And a lot of times you're so close together you couldn't put a pencil within cars. I mean, it's that close when you're doing that with 17 laps to go here. And everybody knows they're running out of time, and that's the thing. You get down to it, and like you said, there's less and less forgiving maneuvers and more taking maneuvers.
A lot less give and a lot more take, absolutely correct. And you look at these 2 right here. Go ahead and look at Brad Neer and Brandon Holder and Ryan Campbell. They're going to be catching this front pack here, I think, in a little bit.
Well, they're lined up. They're perfectly lined up with 16 laps to go.
You got the 14 of GT Hawkins in there?
Yeah, and then, you got all these guys just right up here. And you are right. Those 4 cars are going to run this pack down before it's all said and done. They're gaining in a hurry here.
I'd expect them to be there at the end. And my question is, though, does Glovebox? Obviously, there's no communication between him and GT, but I wonder if they help him to the front, or if they end up leaving him. I mean, what do you do in that situation if you got somebody that's been helping you catch the front, but somebody else that's not on your team? Do you help them or do you not? That's a tough question.
Well, in my opinion, and my answer is simple to this. It's Talladega. Whoever's in front of me is my teammate at that point, right? You can't self-sabotage just to help your teammate. And they need all the cars they can get to get as big a run as they can to get there. They're there now. They're going to need more when they get there.
Absolutely. I think you'll see those four if GT can keep up with those four, and if Glovebox leaves him enough room, that'd be a great way for GT to at least get a 4th place finish.
And here we go, exactly what you talked about. They're going
There
to
they
dive
go.
out. They're going to use that outside lane. Now can those cars make it work?
Let's see if the wall is going to help them at all here. Is GT going to go with them, or is he going to go to the bottom? It looks like he's going to the bottom.
Yeah, GT's right up. I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to get suckered into that. Going with teammates. He's going to go to the inside. I think all these guys know if they get the glove box cars 1, 2, 3, they're in trouble. You can beat 2 cars. Trying to beat 3, that's a whole nother ball game.
Well, that you've got Brad Neer and Brendan Holder are 2 of the best teammates together that I've ever met, especially at the super speedways. Those 2 will stay glued door to door and communicate engine temperatures. Hey, I'm sitting at 195. I'm sitting at 185. I'm blinking. They let each other know that stuff, so one can dip out or one can get air. Those 2 work together so amazingly.
Here's the massive.
Andrew Fyash can take him back to the right with 13 laps to go.
All right, everybody fighting through 13 now, 12 to go. Blake up in front. Jared right there as well. 12 laps to go here. 12 to go here at Talladega Super Speedway. Colten strong at 212. And I tell you what, sorry about that. I was talking with no mic. Sorry about that. You couldn't hear me, Dustin. 12 to go.
No, you're fine.
As they fight their way through. And 12 laps to go here. At Talladega Super Speedway. 11 to go this time by. 11 laps to go. Blake here, Jared, Kyle, Jonathan, Thompson, Holder, all of them up here in the top. Everybody hanging on. 11 laps to go this time by. So 11 laps to go here at Talladega Super Speedway. Cars 3 wide right now.
And look at the glove box crew coming to the front. I hate to keep bringing them up, but damn, they look strong together.
Right here as we work through 10 laps to go this time up. Everybody hanging on, 10 to go at the front. All right, 10 to go here as I fight through here at Talladega Super Speedway.
You can cover about the top 10 under a blanket, top 15 under a blanket, really.
Alrighty, guys, as we continue to move, 10 laps to go here. Everybody fighting their way through at the moment. 10 laps to go here at Talladega Super Speedway. So 10 to go right now. And yeah, really, you could cover the whole front pack up with a blanket at the moment. You got Jared, Devin, Jonathan, all of them up there in the top 10.
You got a lap car coming up here into turn 1. Let's see how these guys react to it. Great job by the lap car coming down to the bottom. That's amazing. That's sportsmanship right there.
Yeah, great job there. 9 laps to go this time by. Coming to 8 at the stripe.
Watch him down to the bottom there, going underneath the stripe.
All right, 8 laps to go this time by. Well, Dustin, I'm going to let you take over calling this race. I got to handle something right quick, buddy. So I'm going to let you handle it.
Copy that. Thank you so much there, Matt. We'll talk to you here in a second. Andrew Fayash taking the, he's still leading the race there with Blake Neer running P2, Jonathan Thompson P3. Michael Jeans P4, P5. Joshua Guer, sorry Josh, if I murdered your last name, my fault. Devin Bacino, P5, Jared Mogard, P6, P7, Justin Levine, we'll expect to see him there at the end. Brandon Holder, Brad Neer, and Kyle Knapp, Ryan Campbell rounding out the top 11. Hermie Sadler in 12th, GT Hawkins in 13th. And 14th is Edward Morris Sr. Andrew's just been the class of the field tonight, holding the front all night long. I think he's by far led the most laps. Second pack here is led by Peyton Hamlet. Stephen Chun right behind him in the 84. John Kissel in the 04. Derek Fulton in the 30. And the 09 of Jeremy Gaiman. Chaz, actually. Chaz Teets in the 51. Good looking car, by the way. And the 77 is Zachary Scott. Taking a look here, and the glove box crew is right there to the outside. I don't know how much momentum they're going to get running that top lane, and they're starting to dance just a little bit with just a few laps to go. And they're wrecking.
Yellow flag.
Wrecking in 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. It'll bring the second pack back in there. I'm hoping some of those guys might have quick repairs left. Unsure here. We'll find out as we'll find out here real shortly. First night's $200. Means that the leader's going to take home $100 tonight, the winner, and then you'll have, let's see here, trying to do some quick math. 40 for third and 60 for second. It's a good purse there. The leader's also going to get a Colton Strong T-shirt to go along with it. Looking like we're going to get ready for a green, white, checkered. Few cars beat up after that one. And get Brandon Holder. I don't know. He might be able to push. Probably won't be able to lead, unfortunately. Got Keith with a few dinged up cars here. Yeah, I'm gonna see where he's at. See if we can't pull him up here real quick.
Yeah, you can tell it back.
Hey Brent, you got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Hey man, got you up here in the booth. It's just me. I think Matt had to step away for a second here. How's Glove Box holding up, and what's the scoop with that team?
Well, we tried. That's all I can say. Cars look good.
Cars look amazing, don't they?
Yeah, no, it's just Talladega, hell, man. Just, everybody's trying. It's 3 wide, for the last 10 laps there, and something's going to happen. You know, everybody's hot and can't lift. You're going to get punted, and I think that's basically what happened there. So, I don't know. Overall, good time.
Good stuff. Did any of those guys have a quick repair remaining, or are they going to be able to get back in it?
I don't think so. I think everybody's done.
Yeah.
So,
That's unfortunate. That's
it's
terrible, because y'all look good throughout the entirety of the race.
That's fun, man. I haven't done this in about 9 months, but yeah, was hoping for a little more green flag racing, you know, get some money in the old pot there, but
Yeah.
it was besides that, I mean, you got to look at it as an overall success, I want to say, you know. So I mean,
You know, I think me and Matt were doing a little bit of math here not too long ago, and I think it was maybe about 15 laps ago, maybe around about lap 50 or so. I think we crossed the $1,000 mark though with the green flag stuff. That's good news.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right? Yeah, man.
yes. It's real good stuff, man. I really appreciate you and all of Glovebox Racing for helping put this together, and thank you again.
Right on. Anytime we can get a bunch of just random dudes together and put on some good racing, and you know, for the most part, like I said earlier, it was a success. You know, you got a few guys here and there that don't want to follow the rules, but you're gonna get that in every crowd. So whatever. Everybody is glad to be here. We're getting a lot of messages. You know, everybody's thanking us and thanking you, and you know, overall, everybody's happy to be a part of it. And you know, obviously, everybody wishes they could do more, but I think this is just a start. You know, we'll see how it goes, and we'll put another one on. Forgot to, you know, just line them up.
That's the hard part about this is we don't want to put these events on, but if there's a need for it, we're happy to do it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Right on. These guys are talking over you here.
Yeah, let me. I'm happy to put you back with the team. I think we're getting ready to go green flag. Unless you would like to call the last 3 laps with me, I'd love to have you up here. It's just me right now.
Yeah, I'm admin with Jim, but yeah, I can hang out up here and just. I think we're getting ready to go green. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We're getting ready
First
to
the
go
green
green.
white. Yeah, we got 3 green white checkers. This is the first one here, so we'll add to the pot hopefully here. Another couple of green flag laps, but. Yeah, everybody's beat up. I mean, I don't think anybody's got a quick repair lap. I don't think. If they do, we'll play lottery when we're done with this. So
I think about the only one left would be Andrew, the leader, and maybe Michael Jeans, and maybe Andrew might have one left.
He was in that first caution. Andrew was.
Was he?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't catch that part.
Mm-hmm. I think he already used one. He was sideways. Him and the 2 got together. All right, getting ready to go green here. So. Green white checker, gotta make it back. Take the flag here, so knock on wood.
Cars off. Take him through the trial where Andrew's going.
Flag.
Good start by Andrew. The last few restarts, the top 4 have been getting away from them and then getting about run over down the backstretch.
Yeah.
Just because of the run they've been getting.
Right on. Yeah.
I think they played it smart by delaying that start there just a little bit.
Yeah. You're talking team speak. A couple restarts we had, trying to bunch everybody up. Yeah, it's about a mile back to the flag here. See if we can get this in.
We're going to the white flag, if I'm not mistaken, right here, right?
Right, yep.
Well, let's see if we can get to the white flag here.
Right on, looks like there's 2 different groups. There's a second group trying to form on the top.
We made the white flag, so we are going to the end here.
Ends it. All right.
That outside lane might have the advantage coming around out of turn 4, I think, if they can hang with them down the backstretch.
Right. Yep. They're going 3 wide to a block. They're about 3 back. Center lane's got to run, nowhere to go with it.
Ooh, the center lane. Look at the run they got.
Oh,
and are they going to hang it together? They don't.
No.
They don't, but Andrew's there. He gets to the bottom of the racetrack.
Oh, yeah. Stays on the bottom. You might.
Is he going to be able to hang on? Top has no help.
Yeah. Dash Windsor.
What an amazing race. What a great race. Great
Typical Talladega right there.
Heck yeah. Wow. Great race. We'll see if we can't grab him back in here. Pull him up to the booth if he's in the team speak.
Look, I don't know. I can't find it. He's in there, but he's muted.
Copy.
Or his mic's muted.
Who's P3? That would be...
Let me drag Andrew up here and see if you can.
Copy. Andrew, you got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, man, appreciate you coming up here. Great win by you. A hell of a race. What do you got to say about it?
Oh man, I think it was so much fun. I'm glad we're doing this for Colten. I don't know him personally. I just saw, I think it was Jim Walton posted on Facebook about it, and I jumped on. I posted. A couple people joined, seeing my post, and we got a full field. So this is all about him. Again, I don't know him, and I hope his injuries aren't too extensive or whatever happened there. I don't know the details, but I wish that family all the best, and I hope I hope we can represent the sim community well here by coming together like this. But as far as the race, the block on the backstretch was the move I had to make to give myself the best shot there at the end. I didn't want to see that last caution because when they were 3 wide for second and third and they weren't able to really get too far alongside of me for the lead, that was pretty much the perfect spot. The only move that could have hurt me there was if Michael got clear and went up to the second lane. Other than that, I think I was pretty safe there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, you did it. At the end of the day, that had to have been the move. I mean, were you a little nervous about the cars moving to the outside? It looked like that outside lane, had they had help, was actually the faster lane going down that little short chute there.
Yeah, I thought the second lane was really going to make better headway and clear us there a couple times, but Michael is a great racer. I've known him a long time, and he knows when to push and when to watch his temperatures and try to breathe it a bit. And when you're the leader, you're at the mercy of the second place car, and he did a heck of a job pushing it exactly the right times and just helping us maintain that one too.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great race all the way to the end. Congratulations on the win. Is there anyone you'd like to thank here tonight?
I just want to thank everyone that put this on. I'm going to donate half of my winnings. I don't even know what the payout is. I'm going to donate half back to the family there, and wish them all the best. And just want to thank everybody in the league for putting this on. It's an amazing gesture to do something like that for someone in trouble, a friend or family or whatever. It doesn't, even if it's a stranger, it doesn't matter. It's great to see our community work together like this. So. Just like thank them and everybody that showed up and donated.
Oh man, it's a fantastic cause. The race winnings was actually $100 and a T-shirt. By the way, which size T-shirt do you need?
I need a large this year. I hate to admit it. I used to be medium for a while, but I need a large now.
Hibernation.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
We can drag Brad up here, Dustin.
That was a great race. Thank you again, Andrew. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. I will reach out to you here at the end, make sure that you get paid, taken care of, and that we got your shipping address for that shirt to come to you. I really appreciate all the support. It's just been an absolutely amazing event.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys broadcasting too, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Good show, man. Good deal. Bring Brad up here.
Yeah, go ahead and bring Bradley Neer up here. Where's Bradley at?
Down there, glove box, and grab him.
Hey, Brad, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Oh man, how was your event? I know it wasn't exactly the way you wanted to turn out, but I think the event as a whole was a great turnout. Obviously, you've got the relationship with the King family. Tell us your thoughts and your perspective on the race.
I think it was a pretty good race, especially there at the end. It was go time, and Brandon and Ryan and I got hooked up, and we were rolling on the high side. We were gonna try and make something happen. It's just so hard, when you're the second car in line, your temps are up. I think I was running 280, between 280 and 290, and you gotta feather the throttle, and the guy in front's got to give you air, and it was pretty intense when you're three wide up high like that. But all in all, this race is about raising money for the King family, and what a major success. And we put on a pretty good race, I think.
Man, me and Matt were talking with about 10 laps to go. It looked like you, Brandon Holder, and Ryan Campbell and GT Hawkins were all running, nose to tail. Was there any thought with you as far as bringing GT up to hoping he was going to help you up to the front? Was there going to be any forgiveness there? And did you have it at the end there with the three of you linked up, or did you need a fourth?
More cars never hurt, but you had Brandon Campbell and I, and we can hold our own pretty good up high, and we committed we were going to stay in that third lane and try and make something happen, and we were gaining inches per lap, and those inches turn into feet, so you just have to stick with it. And they said when you're surrounded by in the middle of your two teammates, you're going to make things happen.
That's exactly right. I don't have the exact figures yet until we get out of here, but we ended up. Oh goodness! And we got actually another donation here, real quick. Blair Patterson, quick shout out to him. He said his stream raised $56.78 from his stream that he's going to go ahead and donate. But that was where I was getting to right now. I think we are just shy of 800. Actually, with him, it's going to put us well over the $800 mark. And I got to do the math with the yellow flags or with the green flag laps. I think we're well over $1,000, and that means it just goes to show how great this community can be when it really wants to be.
I just cannot say enough about the people that jumped on board. We started putting this thing together, I think, Wednesday night, Thursday, and for this to all come together like it did just so quickly, big shout out to, Extreme Sim Racing TV for putting this on and donating their time. Brent Keith from BK Paints, he painted us those Colten Strong cars, and just everybody, Rike's Lawn Care, all the participants. It's very humbling to, when, it's just good to see people come together for a cause.
Yes, sir, and we can't thank Rike's Lawn Care enough. Again, Rike's Lawn Care and Scaping. Go visit them on Facebook or right there on their website, RikesLawnCare.com. BarberFord.net. Going to be for Rikes is actually the big one. Rikes is just, I can't thank them enough at $5 a green flag lap. I mean, they just put us over the moon. Barber Ford at $1, and then we've got 25 cents from Dreamer Racing Series per green flag lap going to the winner, 50 cents going to the purse. So I think we raised some pretty good money today for a great cause. Really thank you for coming out there, Brad. I know you wouldn't have missed it.
No, and guys, continue to keep the King family in the thoughts and prayers. Colton's got a long road ahead of him, and he's got age on his side, and we just pray he comes out on the other side of this with a pretty cool story to tell, and when he's our age.
Do we have any updates on Colton?
No, not at the moment.
Not at the moment.